Kayleen McCaw here, the Old White Lady, life cycle celebrant in Sarasota, Florida, resident of the New World. Today I'm looking in the mirror because that's what we all do every minute of every day of all of our lives. We're looking in the mirror. This world is a hall of mirrors. And when we forget that is when we start to get into trouble. Because the uncomfortable reality is that if there are things happening in the world that you really don't like, it's a reflection of what's happening inside your mind. Now that's not a sign of your badness. It is a reflection of what you asked the world to show you. See, we forget that we came into this hall of mirrors on purpose because we wanted to know more about ourselves. We came in unafraid. We came in knowing that we can change anything that we don't like into something better. We came knowing that this environment was going to give us the tools that we needed to create a really, really interesting experience. But the sensation is so compelling, we get caught up in it like a horror movie. We jump when things come out at us all of a sudden. We get insulted when things look a little warped. And that leads to some really strange consequences, because when you look at your reflection and you see it as a bad guy who wants to hurt you, then you start doing all these weird, freaky defensive maneuvers, and guess what? Then your reflection starts doing weird, freaky, aggressive maneuvers back at you because it's your reflection. And the more we forget that, the more we get in trouble. The more we remember that, the more cool everything gets. Because when you don't like what you see, you can change it. And when you really, really remember what's going on here, you can start making things on purpose. The guidance system is super, super simple. It's the same guidance system we have had since biological life consisted of a protozoan. They call that LUCA, our last universal common ancestor, L-U-C-A, LUCA. A little single-celled organism swimming around in the ocean that moves towards things that he pays attention to. And that's all. What you're paying attention to is what you're going to move toward. It's really ultimately that simple. And the next layer of the guidance system is the emotional layer, which says, oh, I like that, or, ooh, I don't like that. But that's not even what moves you. That's what lets you know what you should be paying attention to. So it benefits you to pay attention to things that make you feel good, because then you'll keep moving toward them. You'll keep having those experiences in your life. So really, the best way to enjoy being a complicated, top-of-the-food-chain human being is to remember that ultimately, we are still the descendants of great-great-grandmother LUCA, who simply pays attention and experiences what she sees. Whatever you look at, that's what you got. So look for the best. I'm Kayleen McCaw. Having the time of my life. Making it magic. One simple observation at a time. Till we meet again.